Welcome to episode 10 of Favela to Folklore. This is the series where we try to take Santos, who play in Brazil, to Libertadores success. We will try over time to win the major tournament in South America. And here we are. Today we play Palmeiras, who are 4th. We are 3rd. We have been away for a period of time. I wanted to play some games, get them out the way, as it's a 38 game season and it would really drag on. There would be a lot of videos if I played every game on camera. When we left last time, we lost to Corinthians 1-0. The following game, we lost 2-0 in the Cup. Then we lost 6-2 in the league. Our defence was terrible. We then won 1-0 at home, with Angelo scoring a winner, and then we lost 3-0. I changed the tactics slightly after this, went a little bit more defensive, and we won 1-0 in the next game against Sao Paulo in our derby. We then won 1-0 against Yavud, sorry for the pronunciation, we won 1-0. Carabajal scored in both games, the winners. Then we beat we beat this team 1-0. I won't even try to pronounce that. And then we've just lost our last game. We lost against ATG. That game was 2-1. So our form has been very hit and miss. We haven't been fantastic, but I've looked at the system and the top 7 qualify for the Copa Libertadores. The rules aren't very easy to follow, so I had a look into them. The higher up you qualify in the league, the easier it is to progress. You have to qualify. If you finish like 6th and 7th, you have to actually qualify for the Copa Libertadores through like a playoff sort of scenario. So we're currently sitting 3rd in the league. We're quite a way off Flamengo, who are flying. Our top goal scorer so far is Marcos Leonardo. He has 22 goals in the entire season. So we will get straight into it. We are going to play the first game today, and it is against our nemesis. We are going to play Palmeiras. We haven't done too well against them when we've played in the past. They actually beat us in the Sao Paulo State Championship final over 2 legs. So we will look for revenge. I'll go through the team in a sec. We have an issue with our left back Jonatas. He is currently injured. He's out for another 7 days to 2 weeks. We had a period of time where we had an issue with registration. That is now gone. I've sorted that out. So we are back to having our full strength team. So we will have a look at how things go against Palmeiras. Once again, they do not play Hendrick. So it'll be very interesting to see how his career progresses, as he isn't getting much game time by the looks of things. And we kick off with Camacho to Leonardo. Perez with the throw-in. And Leonardo almost gets the first goal of the game. This is a good start so far. Early days, but as Angelo nearly scores at the front post. Be nice to get the win today and separate ourselves from Palmeiras. If they beat us, it'll be very tight in the league. as Nathan fights to keep the ball in. Nathan to Fernandez, to Angelo, who loses the ball. Rafael Navarro, good save by the goalkeeper. So we started okay, but it's getting a little bit shaky now. As Tabata crosses it in. I'm really enjoying the Brazilian series with having games every 3 days. The action comes thick and fast. It doesn't give the players much time to rest, so you do get quite a lot of injuries, I've found so far. As Angelo passes to Camacho, to Nathan, and he blazes it over the bar. But we're playing some good football. During the 4 matches where we lost in a row, we literally could not string 2 passes together. It was very poor, as Leonardo scores, but the referee could be given offside. There is a goal review, and the goal has been disallowed. So close yet so far. It was the initial ball from Nathan, and then the cross was dispatched, but he was offside. Leonardo's stats have increased slightly. His finishing is now on 16. When we started the game, his finishing was on 15, so over time he is getting better. He's still only 19 years old, so he's still got lots of time to get better. Good turn by Navarro. To Danilo, he blazes it over. The few shots that Palmeiras have had so far have been from distance, so I don't mind that too much, as long as they're away from our goal. As Nathan pushes forward, and Leonardo scores, but the referee, here we go again, the referee is reviewing it, and the goal has been awarded. 1-0 to Santos. What a performance so far. Just want to give a shout out to any Santos fans who are watching this series. I've been talking to quite a few on Twitter, and one guy in particular, Santos Memes, he actually created the thumbnail for me, so I want to thank him and thank him for sharing my content too, which was then shared to a lot of Santos fans, who then reached out to me saying thank you for picking our team. It was very nice to talk to them. Nathan is on a booking, which is a concern. Oh, Soteldo with a finish. What a run by Nathan. What a run and what a assist. A huge feature of this series has been the way Nathan has bombed on. He picks the ball up 1-2, and then he crosses for Soteldo to get a tap in. A very well worked goal. And I'm very happy. This is a good performance. I was half expecting to do a video and a really poor performance, because some of the performances whilst I was off camera, whilst we weren't recording, were just horrendous. We didn't have any shots on target, we weren't playing good football, but we tinkered with the tactics slightly. We're more focused now on playing the ball down the right. I'm going to have to look at taking Lucas Perez off here. He is lagging with the fitness. I might even look at taking Nathan off. With 10 minutes to go, I'll leave him on actually. I don't want to push it. This is a crucial win. If we can beat Palmeiras, we're in a great position to qualify for the Copa Libertadores next season. This season so far, we have lost the final of the state championship as Palmeiras hit the bell. Oh, that is horrendous defending. Oh my days. That is awful. And now we have a fight on to keep this alive. Right, so I'm going to bring Nathan off. Nathan has come off. This is getting sketchy. We're going to go defensive. And we're going to waste some time as well. And be disciplined. Dribble less. Just need to try and keep the ball now. Waste as much time as possible. Leonardo runs through. Oh, good save by the goalkeeper. Oh, another save was Carabajal. Carabajal with the free kick, which was saved. The resulting corner has been headed out. We'll have another go, and hopefully the referee will blow the full-time whistle. This will be a season-changing result if we can win this. We go clear of Palmeiras. Gives us a bit of breathing room. Carabajal is literally taking forever with the corner. What a performance. I'm very happy with that. Nathan had the 8.3 rating. Brilliant performance. Well done on winning. I'm delighted. This isn't an easy rivalry. Yeah, that'll do. I don't want to criticise the players in any way because that is a brilliant result. And we go 5 points ahead of Palmeiras, and we are now lagging 1 point behind Corinthians, but we've closed the gap. Nathan shines as Santos win. The defender played superbly and looked really comfortable on the ball. He has been a standout player so far this season. For 20 years old, he has got very good stats. He can still improve over the next 2 or 3 seasons. His traits are that he gets forward whenever possible and he likes to beat opponents, which we have seen time and time again. I am half expecting someone to come in with a bid. He would be a massive loss if we had to lose him. Another player who has been a standout is Marcos Leonardo. Still 19 years old, 16 finishing, 15 composure. He's very quick and he is wanted by Chelsea and Arsenal. So that could be a potential spanner in the works later in the series. We'll have to see how that goes. We will just skip the next 3 days and we will play our next fixture. Our next opponents are 5th in the league, so it's crucial we at least get a draw against these, and if we can get a win, that would be incredible. We will skip the meeting. We don't really attend meetings, so we'll have an ongoing focus. We've got some players here, well out of our price range, so we will skip that. Oh, there's a player here, Javier. He isn't better than what we've got, but we'll keep an eye on him as we move forward. What I'm waiting for now is the next lot of young players to come through at Santos to see if we have any good youth team players come through. If we do, obviously we will try to blood them in as soon as possible. A theme of this series so far has been playing young players and giving them the opportunity to get better. They only really get better with game time, so if you don't play them, they're not going to play. They're not going to be very good. We've got a red card here for Macon Roque, so we'll take him out of the team and we'll put Madsen on the bench. Felipe Jonathan is almost fit enough. I'm going to see what is said about him. So, not ready for a fitness test at this point. Don't select him. So we're going to take that advice. What we want is Felipe Jonathan back when everything gets serious and we've got big games coming up. It's a very long season, so it's important that we manage our players well. If they need a rest, give them a rest. There was a period where I've had to give Marcos Leonardo a rest. Obviously he's the main striker. And it was a bit of a nightmare not having a player up top who had real talent. That was a huge miss at the time. We kick off against ATP. And we will see how it goes today. Ooh, a little bit dodgy defending there. That's what we like to see, nice and early. A few glimmers of amateur defending as they run through and we block it. That was very well positioned by, I think, Luis Felipe. So we are 10 minutes in and we are keeping the ball well. We have 70% possession, but it has not translated to shots. We still haven't had an attempt on goal as João Paulo tips it over the bar. Our formations are very similar today, so it'll be interesting to see how each team counters the other as we give the ball away. Terrans runs through. Header over the bar. We got away with that. We weren't good enough at closing them down. Possession has now gone to 50-50, so they've kept the ball well for the last 10 minutes. They've closed the gap. Good ball, good through ball and a very good save. Our goalkeeper has been a huge asset to us this season. He's clawed us out of bad positions many a time, so I think he'll be a goalkeeper that stays with us. Unless we can really find a good upgrade, he'll be one that stays, and no doubt he'll be here next season. One that may be going is Camacho, who was on the ball then. As his contract runs up, I am not 100% sure I'm going to renew it. He's 32 years old, and as we're looking to bring youth through, him being around takes up a wage, so that's one that I'm going to have to review later in the series at the end of this season. We give the ball away cheaply with Carabajal giving the ball away. Oh, that was nice. Oh, good save. Our goalkeeper is really pulling us out of poor situations here. Be very surprised if we can continue drawing this game if we play like this in the second half. So I'm going to have a look at the instructions. We're going to play the ball a bit shorter and bring our tempo down. We're just going to try and keep the ball a little bit. We're giving it away too easily. We give it away then, that was poor. Well played by Soteldo to win it back. But we have been very sloppy. This is what was happening when I wasn't recording earlier in the season. The 4 games I lost in a row, this was the sort of performance we had. Good ball over the top to Victor Roque, who scores his 16th goal of the season. I've actually looked at Vitor Roque and he is a very good striker. He's still young, but if you look at his stats, 17 years old, and he is very impressive. He actually moved for 4 million from Cruzeiro this season, and he has scored 12 goals so far. So he will be one to watch out for. The way he's progressing, he will end up in the Brazil team at some point, no doubt. Now our assistant's telling us to take Nathan off and bring on Madsen. Kind of hold fire with that. Oh, as we nearly concede again. This is very sloppy. So we are going to look at bringing on Lucas Braga. He scored a few important goals for us this season. Interesting fact about ATP, Fernandinho is playing defensive midfielder today. He is the Fernandinho who played for Manchester City for all them years. He's got a lot of caps for Brazil. At 37 years old, his stats are declining, but he's still a very good player. So I was expecting this to be a difficult game, but we've given the ball away far too much. We are going to bring on our young talent, Mateus Lima. Ooh, as we score, Marcus Leonardo with the equaliser. That was a shock. I was not expecting that. We're also going to bring Sandri on. So we've made 3 subs now, and it's 1-1 with 3 minutes to go. Can we sneak a winner with the fresh players on? Very surprised by that. We played so poor, I really wasn't expecting us to score. That was a nice surprise. As Eduardo Buerman passes to our goalkeeper. Ooh. Oh, it's so poor. Very poor defending. We'll look at bringing Nathan off now. Nathan's ran his race. He played very well. Ooh. Good ball over the top. Ooh, offside. And that might be all she wrote. That might be game over. I'm half hoping it is, because I will be very happy with 4 points from 2 games. Brilliant result. Oh, the goal. Yeah, the goal scorer, Marcos Leonardo. Very, very good result. It keeps ATP behind us by 4 points. Sao Paulo lost, which is always good, but Palmeiras won, so... Oh, sorry, this is the Copa Libertadores, this Copa Sudamerica, not relevant to the league whatsoever. Right, so we will look at the league. We are doing very well after 16 games. Interesting that Flamengo, who are top of the league, they are running away with the average ratings list. They have the top 3 players. Then they have Victor Roque is in the top goal scorers, along with our Marcos Leonardo and Hulk, the famous Hulk who played for Brazil so many times. There are quite a lot of Brazilian legends playing in this league. So what we will do, we will look at our schedule, and I think we are going to come back for the Botafogo and Flamengo game. So I'm going to play 5 games and then come back and we'll see where we are. Thank you for watching today, guys. If you could like the video and subscribe to the channel, it will really help my Favela to Folklore series grow. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it.